Hello. So this is kind of a rant when it comes to people testing out or reviewing hard drives, SSDs, and NVMEs. And the rant is basically, or I get annoyed by people just using these synthetic benchmarks like CrystalDiskMark. I call it Crystal Disk shit. And the ATTO benchmark or ATTO benchmark, because those doesn't give you the real performance. I think performance numbers. I want to see actually real tests. For example, I'm actually running this DxTory or Dextory software to record gameplay, and this will really push your storage to its limits, kind of, especially if you have mechanical hard drives. And if you have a single mechanical hard drive, it won't really cut it, because this software will record continuously about 250 to 300 megabytes per second write speed to the drive, and I haven't really seen a mechanical drive that fast. Which means that if you're going to record with this to a single mechanical hard drive, the video will be very choppy, I would say. Not laggy, but choppy and stuttering, I would call it. It's like it's jumping forward and it's very weird. So if you're going to record with this, you're going to need an SSD or run, as I do, mechanical hard drives in a RAID array. And I use old Western Digital green drives. Yes, you can run them in RAID. I had no problems with that. And the write speed to those are about 300 megabytes per second. And yeah, and that's what I want to kind of see. And I want to see, for example, I have a couple of virtual machines here, and one of them is a Windows 10 machine, and I have this is a virtual hard drive for it, and it's 18 gigabytes in size, as you can see. And I'm actually going to show you a little bit what you do here. I just copy it, and I have Windows 10 here installed on an M.2 NVMe drive, and it's the Intel 600p drive or NVMe, and it's the 256 gigabyte version. So I'm going to paste it in here, and yeah, continue. You can see, remember, I'm reading this from a mechanical drive in the RAID array, so the maximum is about 300 megs per second read and write. And you can see it's working, yeah, really good. And this is what you normally see when people are benchmarking stuff. And then they are done right about now. But this is a big file, and just watch what happens when you write this continuously. You see it's starting to go down a bit, and whoa, oh wow, 30 megs per second. Wow, 20, 19, 18. And it never goes back up to 300 again. It's kind of fluctuates between like 20 and 170. 200, okay. Then it goes down again to 20, 18, 170, 20. This is the kind of test I want to see, how the SSD or NVMe actually performs. So this is how the 600p from Intel NVMe drive works when you write continuously to it. It works just fine in the beginning, but then it just drops down. And this is kind of test I want to see, you know, with big files, how it performs when you continuously write to it. So that's that. You saw how it works. So now you see it's on the my C drive. It's now on the NVMe drive, and I just write this to it. So now I'm going to actually just read it. I'm going to copy this and just copy it back to the RAID array. And let's see the performance now. And yeah, it's like 1 gig at the beginning. That's because it reads to the RAM first, and then from the RAM to the disk. But it drops down, and it's continuously around 300 megs, between 300 and 350, and it's continuously doing this. So let's see if it drops off. It shouldn't, because it's actually just reading. And you see it should be dropping off now, but it doesn't. It's just the write speed that I'm interested in. No dropping here, so it's continuous. So it's the write speed to the SSD and stuff that I'm interested in. And there you go. There you saw the real performance read and write to the NVMe drive, the Intel 600p. So yeah, that's kind of benchmarking I want to see with real files, not just running a CrystalDisk shit or ATTO bench shit. So yeah, I want real life performance tests with real files, and those should be over 10 gigs in size, and not those fake files with nothing in them. I want real sort of files. So yeah, that's my little rant about that. So see you later.